Whenever you're ready, Adam.
So it's supposed to be 2.5 minutes, is that right?
2.5 to 3:40. You've got a good window of time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
My name is Adam Hammer, and today I'm going to be talking about the speech about the day I was born. I was born on October 8th, 1993. 49 years earlier, there was an event that I like to think was a little bit more significant than my birth. On October 8th, 1944, the Battle of Crucifix Hill took place. It took place outside of Aachen, Germany, in the Allied invasion of Germany. It was on the basically the outskirts on the eastern side of Germany, and the Allied forces were moving towards Berlin to capture Berlin and to eventually defeat the Third Reich. My speech is going to focus on two takeaways. The first are the events that took place during the Battle of Crucifix Hill, most notably the heroic actions of Captain Bobby Brown. And the second thing I'm going to speak about is the effect of the battle. So basically, what were the repercussions, the impact of the Battle of Crucifix Hill on the greater impact or the greater mission of World War II. Captain Bobby Brown was born in Dublin, Georgia in 1902. He enlisted in the Army at the age of 15 and lied to his recruiters that he was 18. He was an award-winning boxer and an extremely good football player, but he only had the education of a 7th grader, so he couldn't go to college. He, like I said, enlisted in the Army, and then after that he was deployed to Normandy, where he started as a lieutenant and ultimately rose to the rank of captain. In the Battle of Crucifix Hill on October 8th, Bobby Brown won the Medal of Honor for his actions. Essentially, Captain Brown took 3 explosive charges and took them to pillboxes and basically ran through enemy fire and was shot 3 times, but refused medical attention. By the end of the battle, after he had basically stuck 3 pillboxes with explosives, he was bleeding from his mouth, his ears, and his nose. And he continued to fight until the end of the day, at basically midnight on it was just past midnight on October 9th, 1944. Bobby Brown then basically spent the next 3 years in and out of hospitals, but he was about 5 years later awarded the Medal of Honor. After his service in the military, he became a school janitor. And sadly, in 1972, Bobby Brown committed suicide due to PTSD. The second thing that I mentioned I was going to speak about is basically the impact of Bobby Brown's actions and the Battle of Crucifix Hill. So Crucifix Hill isn't exactly a really notable battle. It's kind of a small one, but it played a really instrumental role in the ultimate defeat of the Third Reich in Germany. Battle of Crucifix Hill allowed the Allied forces to capture a hill in which they put artillery to invade Aachen. Aachen was probably the second or third bloodiest battle in World War II on the European front. So Bobby's actions and the ultimate Allied victory led to the capturing of Aachen and the progression to Berlin. So although I like to think that my birthday is significant, I think that 49 years earlier, the Battle of Crucifix Hill and the actions of Captain Bobby Brown were a little more noteworthy in terms of the course of history. Thank you.